Hey, good morning everybody, and welcome to ITHive.org's Saturday morning tech show. It is March 30th, and this is episode 78, and I just want to, I think today we're going to talk about ITHive.org and future plans, because it's been a big week. Lots of things have been going on. Lots of contacts with people and stuff, and it's been very, very good. So a couple of short-term things that we're working on. For those of you that are clients, you know that once a month you get a status report from me. It's actually a video-based report. I'm working on improving that and changing that, making it even more people-friendly so that you can understand your technology and how it plays in your world. So that's going to come shortly. Another project on the go is working on looking at the practicality of virtualized environment, virtualized infrastructure. I got a project on the go with a non-for-profit client of mine. I'm going to do the initial work on our cost, just to prove concept, and I think there'll be a lot of practical knowledge we'll learn from that. So that's exciting, right? And you know, some longer-term things, and I'm not sure of the timeline of this, but you know, ITHive.org. The reason that .org, I always wanted it to be, I've worked contract with other organizations and stuff, and there's always a lot of money and revenue going up to the top and not much coming down to the people actually doing the work. And ITHive.org is always intent, and long-term goal is to set up a cooperative of resources that work together to provide excellent service to clients, but then share the results of that work. And what I really, really like about that is that everybody has skin in the game then, right? And it's everybody's responsibility and benefit to actually service the clients the way I'm doing them now, right? And provide that real support without any issue, because you know, at the end of the day, excellent IT support you know, means good customer support, right? And that means some understanding of the customer's situation, how they're feeling, how they're looking at things, and what they need to make technology less frustrating. Those are the things we look at, and education, of course, right? So every person I bring into this model and the cooperative would be actually thinking those ways too, right? Because that would be the brand, that would be the model, and that's what we'll do. So I don't know when we really develop that. I think that you know, we're working, still growing the client base, get some good stuff as far as the business processes go and stuff like that. They're maturing. I think that it's almost ready. So anyway, you know, so that's that. What else? There was something else I was going to talk about. Sorry, getting error messages in the middle of my screen, which is kind of frustrating. So anyway, had a really, really good week. You know, I spend a lot of time, you know, as a business owner, the multiple hats you wear, right? A lot of time this week has been spent marketing, talking to people, you know, and drumming up business, and a lot of very positive outcomes there. Pretty exciting, you know, and I hope that we'll never have to do this. But it's very, very important to me that onboarding clients is done properly. And if I have to, we'll set up a queue system, because ITHive.org is never going to take on so many clients that our current client base suffers, right? It has to be done together. The current client base will always get the service that they need, and if we can't take on new customers, then we have to slow things down a little bit, right? Or add more like-minded resources. So I think we're getting close to that, and that's exciting, right? I'd love to share this business and grow it with multiple minds. Would make it even better. As you can see, it's actually March 30th. I have to talk about the weather because, of course, I'm in the middle of a snowstorm. And what do you say about March? In like a lamb, out like a lion, or vice versa? Well, March 30th, spring's coming. Old man winter just wants to hold on to us a little bit longer. So I think last week I said I would do this show in my shorts. Well, I don't think we're there. So anyway, I just share those things about what we're up to in the business, and of course, always listening to customers and refining what we do and making it meaningful and important to customers, right? And encouraging customers to advocate for themselves and make sure that they're getting things solved. I've got an example of that. I had a customer who's running short on hard drive space. Her son had installed something on her work computer, and that was an issue for a while, right? And I reached out several times, and we made some changes to the system, but yet space was still getting used up, right? And I encouraged her to set up an appointment. Set up an appointment. She's very, very busy, and we never really got there. And just this week, she finally set up that appointment to have a look at it. And Dado, my partner company, had released a tool to very easily, I can actually just submit it to the machine remotely, and it send me back a report giving me all the folders ranked by the folder that's taking up the most space. So I ran that before the appointment, and so I had the information I needed. We solved that problem for her in about 5 minutes. Freed up 50 gigs of space, right? And what had happened to her son had installed some games, and uninstalled them, but hadn't uninstalled everything. And what he hadn't uninstalled was downloading stuff constantly to her machine all the time, eating up space. So we got rid of that stuff. Problem solved in, I think, less than 10 minutes, right? So I'm always saying this to my customers, you got an issue, concern, problem, whatever, book an appointment, right? You book an appointment, then we have time reserved. I'm dedicated to the cause of fixing that, and we resolve it. And more often than not, most of my appointments are 5-10 minutes remotely, right? And it's just an ongoing process, just to make sure that that computer is giving you what you need and what you want, right? Or whatever that technology is, whether it's, your website or your phone, whatever, right? So anyway, that's that. I'm gonna get buried in snow. So, but those of you who are clients, we thank you. I thank you. And those of you who are thinking of becoming clients, it might be a good time to reach out now. While we have room to onboard and stuff. If we have to, and I don't think we will, but if we have to onboard people slowly, we'll do that too. I'll take the necessary steps we need to make sure that things are running smoothly no matter what's happening as far as workload goes and whatnot. So, all right, that's it for this Saturday. We'll talk next Saturday at 10 o'clock Eastern, and Hopefully we're not in the middle of a snowstorm. I don't think so, or rain, or whatever. But we will talk to you later. Okay? Have a great weekend, everybody, and talk to you next week. And like always, right, if you have comments, questions, concerns, stuff like that, post in this video. And if you watch live, you can do that live as well. I'm totally okay with answering questions on the fly. And share, you know. And if you're not a customer, hey, become one, right? There's no hard commitment. You can come and go. You know, we want to earn your business, not trick you into having to do business with us. That's a huge difference. Okay? All right. Talk to you all later.